So Liz, what's up first?
Okay, well you'll see that we have 3 violins in front of us, and we're going to start with this one first. This is strung with our Prelude violin strings.
Nice.
These have what we call a solid steel core, so they're super straight ahead, very straightforward, very simple construction. But with D'Addario, we make them in a way that sounds a little bit warmer than your average solid steel core violin strings. So they have a kind of nice rounder quality to them.
Great.
And these are great for people that need just a really good, inexpensive, straightforward string to get them started.
Awesome.
So we'll start there.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Alrighty.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's playing Prelude strings?
Prelude strings are great for beginners.
Okay.
They're great for people that really want to make like a straightforward, clear sound. Again, because the core of that string is just a solid piece of metal. Solid steel core strings and Prelude strings tend to send sound like straight out of the instrument. So if you want to make a lot of straightforward noise, Prelude strings are great for that too.
Great.
But they have a little bit more of a roundness to them than really simple solid steel core strings. So we add some extra kind of manufacturing techniques in there to jazz them up a little and make them sound a little richer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what do we have next?
Okay, so next we're going to compare that with our brand new Ascente violin strings.
Great.
Again, these have a synthetic core, which is pretty different as far as how they're constructed. These sound a little bit rounder and richer, and these are designed for people that want to get a little bit more of that synthetic core tone. But again, these stand up to like some pretty rigorous student playing too, so they're designed also to last a long time. So we'll start there.
Nice. So what initial differences might we try to hear as you play this one?
You should hear a little bit of a wider variety of tone or different kinds of sounds.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nice. So definitely a wide range of tone. Very good.
Cool.
Beautiful strings.
You
Love
heard the
it.
difference?
Absolutely.
Great.
I think I did. I'm going to say that I did.
All right.
Did you hear the difference? We'll see. So what's up next?
All right. So finally, we have another violin string line that we have. This would be our Helicore strings.
Helicore.
And Helicore, when you're playing it on the violin, is great for a lot of really cool things. It is made with what we call a stranded steel core. So similar to some of the qualities of Prelude in that it's really durable and really strong and really stable. So because it's made out of steel, it's not going to like stretch or fluctuate in pitch. But because of that stranded kind of rope metal core, it's also really flexible. So when you're bowing back and forth, it makes the string really easy to play.
Okay, so Helicore, you get a good action while you're playing.
Yeah,
nice. All right.
With that, it makes that string really popular for stuff like folk music when you're fiddling or playing bluegrass, but also stuff like rock and roll, jazz. If you're playing heavy metal and you're trying to play a bunch of chords, like it's going to respond really well if you're playing more than one string at once too. So, and it's also very popular for electric instruments too. We tend to see a lot of people that play those kinds of things favoring Helicore for that reason.
So when we hear you play this one, should we listen for maybe projection, definitely a different tonal characteristics since we're talking about playing, folk and bluegrass and things like that, those sort of things? All right, let's check it out. I'm excited.
Alrighty.
Let's hear this one. Beautiful.
Cool.
What a great string. Yeah, you can definitely hear the difference between each 3 packs. I think it's definitely enough of a change where even the most novice player can definitely hear the differences. These are great.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to try different kinds of strings too, because you can definitely get 3 different kinds of experiences out of these 3 different kinds of strings.
Yeah.
So food for thought, for sure.
Yeah. So take that, you know, if nothing else out of this, you know, try different strings, see what they sound like. You know, don't stick to one just because that's the one you've always stuck with. Come in, talk to us, talk to the people at Ash, talk to the people at D'Addario, see which string might work well for you. So Liz, it seems like whether you're an ensemble player, a solo player, if you're just one of these buskers in the city, if you're part of a big symphony orchestra, from the Philharmonic down to just the streets of New York, it sounds like D'Addario has a string pack for you, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So once again, I'm Dave Stutz. This is Liz from D'Addario. Be sure to check out the Ascente strings and all other D'Addario products at Sam Ash. Liz, thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having me.